last we left the party, Sis had exploded.
Kablam! Sis had been had her mouth duct taped shut because she talks so much.
Poor Sis. When we last left the party, they had recently had a rather smashing success when it came to this strange facility they'd found in the outskirts of the Southern Band mountain chain. They had withdrawn to a nearby city, and while they were there, they reconnoitered and were like, okay, we need to figure out what the hell was going on. Now, Mr. Rengu of Riddlevox is, of course, a very intelligent individual. And it occurred to him that, no, I'm kidding. I'm not going to be that over it. What I am going to do is I'm going to have you guys basically come in for a debriefing real quick. So, a member of the Order, not the Pinnacle, not the Second Pinnacle, the Order.
How do we know?
Well, I suppose you don't. It's a member of the Second Pinnacle. He pulls out guns and shoots you in the face over and over.
The dodge.
Okay.
That's seriously what that's due.
But he calls you in for a debriefing. It's a Moorsman, older gentleman, and he calls the three of you before his meeting. And I'm just picturing this. You can feel free to yell at me if you want, but I picture Rengu, fairly professional, neat, cleaned up. Galathier, prim, got his hair to, and Mysteria is like goth girl, shredded jeans, black leather shirt, and just kind of. Oh, come on. Okay, what do you look like?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far.
Well, come up with a random, cliched outfit style.
Why do I have to have a cliched?
Because it's mandatory, damn it.
A huge, oversized sweatshirt with a hoodie that says Hot Topic on the back.
There you go. And, and 80s glam hair. Even though, and Moorsmen don't actually have hair, so it's even weirder looking than you normally would think.
And it's all hot pink.
Exactly.
Wait, this was yesterday.
What clan is Mysteria?
Rink Grime.
So I have like neon pink
Rank muck.
glittery hair.
Wasn't
What?
it rank muck?
Yes.
Oh, well, your thing has said Rank Grime for the entirety of the previous session.
No, it says rank monk.
No, on the
on
screen, it says Rank
Okay.
Grime. That's what I was going off of. Rank
So,
Muck.
okay.
There we go.
Oh my god.
So, pink glitter. And the guy who's meeting you, he's just... Agents, it's good to see some of you.
Hi, it's good to see you too. I've missed you. Last time we met.
Yeah, before I don't want to dwell on the past too much. I mean, we have a lot of work to get done, and basically, I'm told that you guys recently found some kind of order facility in the outskirts, like 12 miles that way or something like that.
Oh, I didn't find it. I've been working there. Been working there for like a year and a half, sir. How do you think I got in here so frequently?
I assumed you just really liked the decor. Every time you came in, you would make comments about the foliage. I wasn't sure what was up with that.
However, your forest is really great. And where do they find flowers with this kind of snow?
Well, actually, those aren't real flowers. I guess they're made of
silk flowers?
Well, no, they're not silk. We don't make that much money, ma'am. They're like paper or something like that. I don't know.
Wow. Well, whoever they are, they're doing some great work.
Yes, they are. Now, Mr. Riddlevo and Mr. Galathier, I was hoping you could inform me of what was going on at this facility.
Well, seems to be some sort of covert order, and I say order in air quotes, operation that was happening out there. But I don't think they're really... I don't know. I get the feeling they're not actually part of the order official. That's a cover story or something.
So
What? No, what are you talking about? Look, here's my ID. We're also a member of the... I'm not supposed to talk about that.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You're not supposed to talk about what?
Nothing.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's just
I am
say...
an official member of the order. I've got all my documentations. Just call my badge into the thing. Look, and here's... And I rifle around on my passed-out scientist. Look, here's his badge, too.
I don't recall requesting that you bring in a passed-out scientist to the meeting here. I appreciate it.
He's my superior. Well, he's kind of my superior. I'm kind of the second in charge. But he's my subordinate.
Can we get a white
Superior.
mage in here, please?
I'm a white mage.
Oh, excellent. Could you deal with this, please?
Yeah, I already...
You're out of mana.
No, I'm not.
I thought you were.
No.
Oh.
You were.
You are.
Yes,
Oh.
yes, you were tapped. It's actually the next day, by the way. So your
Right.
mana has refilled.
I was just gonna say I could deal with them too.
So let's just
I
say
don't know
the
that we
first
want your
time
character
they
to do
learned
that.
that we were actually Order personnel investigating this place, they tried to shoot us. That doesn't
They
seem very...
tried-
I did not try to shoot you.
I didn't say you did. I said they did.
I didn't mean to shoot him.
You shot him?
I wasn't aiming at him. It was my first time using a crossbow. What do you expect from me? He wasn't even... I point to the white mage. He wasn't any better with a crossbow than I was.
Ma'am, are you even trained with a crossbow?
No. I am proficient, apparently,
What?
but I'm not trained in it.
That means the same
And my
thing.
dice suck.
I see. Now, it's at about this point that he clasps his scaled hands together, and he looks like he's about ready to tell you off, and then there's like a beep at his comm or whatever, and he looks over and he just gets this look on his face, and he's like, I'm sorry, hang on just a moment. Yeah?
Question, where did you get one of those?
What, hang on, what? Yeah, what was your name again, miss?
Mysteria.
She says her name is Mysteria of Rank Muck. No, not Rank Grime.
Rank Muck.
Rank Muck.
Why does everybody keep saying I'm a Rank Grime? I'm not. I was never a Rank Grime. I mean, yeah, they both start with rank.
Oh, huh. Sir, are you sure that... Yes, I know that. Yes, I... Of course, sir. That thing. Yeah. So, yeah, there, lost connection, sorry. Your father says hi.
Hi, Dad. Did you hang up? Can you still
I
hear
turned
me?
to her,
Hi,
too.
Dad.
Turn to Guido and say, now I know how she got the position. It's family related.
I will have you know that I am a genius in my field. I'm level 4 and I'm only 14 years old, and there hasn't been another person like this since the old days.
What?
My daddy tells me I'm special every day.
That's despite the point.
Miss, I have been informed that you have... He stops himself. I am giving you a very special assignment. It's very important.
Is it come home for dinner?
You
No.
sound sarcastic.
No.
Daddy always does this.
No. In fact, Mr. Galathier, Mr. of Riddlevox, excuse me. I would like both of you. I've been talking about faux Luigi and faux Peach all day, so it's stuck in my head. Okay, Mr. of Riddlevox, Mr. Galathier, I would like you both to function as assistants to Miss of Rank Muck here in her very special assignment.
Daddy's reassigned my guardianship, hasn't
I
he?
would like you to go back to the facility you just left
It's collapsed.
and get that crystal out of there.
You mean this crystal?
You so did not take that with you.
I put it in my bag, remember?
Oh God, you did. You put it in until I remember now.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. You have.
Only it's remember it's coming out of a purse, so I'm like I go in and I'm like, here's the thing, and I'm like,
Miss.
This crystal?
Yes, that crystal. Please put it away immediately. That is very
Okay.
volatile and dangerous. Well, that's the first half of today's adventure done. Um,
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go sit on the scientist that's
good
crumpled
good
on the
idea.
floor.
Good idea.
Don't sit on him.
Um,
I walk over and like pick him up and move him because he's little, right?
yeah, he's
Might.
might. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
So I literally walk over. I'm
Um.
like, don't sit on him. Pick him up, lash him back onto my back. That's how I carried him over here.
Out of curiosity, what happened to your supervisor, the Burun gentleman, Mr. Arshk?
He attacked us. You wouldn't have believed
He
it.
attacked you.
Well, he sent his recharge.
Like-
to
like
attack us. You know,
verbally?
he's not.
Like,
No,
was he
like
trying to
physically.
reprimand
like
you?
He shot. The reason that what's his face on my back. I don't. You never gave him a name.
Scientist Bob.
Scientist Bob is like this is because Supervisor Bob, because I don't remember his name, shot him with the crossbow. That's the crossbow that I accidentally shot Mr. Super Awesome Black Mage over there with.
So, hang on. So you
Because-
shot
because
him because he
Riddlebox,
shot
Sir
him.
Riddlebox, because Sir Riddlebox took the crossbow from him in negotiations, but then he attacked us with his recharge. You know, I had 3 of them, and those things are nasty, and they only obeyed him, and we had to kill him. And then Mr. Super Awesome Black Mage, he like killed like 3 other people,
I
including
see.
the medical officer.
And he killed you, Mr. Galather. You killed
Here,
the
I
medical
wrote a
officer.
report.
Crab. Kind of pulls his.
Is this just a crayon picture of a bunch of people
No.
dying?
No, because she's 14 and she's trying really hard to impress, so she like goes out of her way to draft professional documents
So he's like,
for even mundane shit stuff.
man, how many pages is this?
72 and a half, plus the works cited.
But it's. Did
Oh, and there's a table of contents.
what?
There's a
But-
summary,
Where's the summary? Where's the summary?
page 93.
Okay. I thought it was
Or
72
72.
pages. Oh my god, it's growing! It's growing in my hands!
Well, there's all the appendix
Oh,
the
here
works
we go.
cited.
Okay.
and the table of contents and the title page.
Okay, let me find.
And
Okay,
forward
I found
author's
the
note.
summary. I found the summary. Okay. Bad guys dead.
Smiley face.
They were members of the second. I'm not supposed to talk about that.
So he's like in. I know you can't quite tell, but he is actually getting a headache in character, as he's sitting here listening. It's just. He reaches over, grabs some aspirin.
Did Daddy say you guys have clearance? Can I call him and see if you guys have clearance?
Hang on a second, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure we do.
No, it's different.
Hang on. Jill?
You need a special clearance.
Jill. Yes. My 4 o'clock, please. Right now. Yep, thank you.
Can I find out if you have clearance? Can I find out if they have clearance? Can I use your phone to call Daddy?
Why, yes, ma'am. Why don't you feel free? I'll dial him for you. Dial. Jill comes in, very attractive-looking bandling woman. Hands him a mug which smells extensively of some kind of rot gut. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, that's better. Are you going to call your dad or what? Oh,
I need to know if they have clearance.
they actually do. The 2 of them do. This guy does not.
I can't tell you, sir. I'm sorry. Dad said you don't have clearance. I'll debrief them whenever we leave.
Okay. It's like 4 in the morning, or 7 in the morning right now, too. Like, beginning of the day. Probably a little closer to 8. So he's just... Okay. Okay. There's the door.
Do you have any
It's a
other
very nice door.
instructions for
I
us?
will use it.
Oh, I suppose I do, actually. Sorry, I need you to get this crystal to the city of
This crystal?
No, not... Keep it in there. I need you to get that crystal to the city of Al-Jalima as quickly as possible.
Okay. I don't know where we are.
South of Al-Jalima by several dozen 100 miles.
Okay.
Leagues.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trip.
Do you have a map?
Here's a map.
I haven't been to Al Jalima before.
Why have you not been to Al-Jalima, ma'am? Where did you learn yellow magerie if not at the universities?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, "Daddy," you know. Daddy taught me
Daddy
all by
hired a
himself.
private tutor.
Yeah, there you go. Daddy. Yeah.
Daddy hired a private tutor. I've never been there before. Daddy hired a private
Oops,
tutor.
this is
I've
the
had
wrong
private
directory.
tutoring since I was like 2, because I started showing signs of having early magic development.
That's that's interesting. He's on the phone now.
Wait, so you did black magery by correspondence mail?
No, I'm not a black mage. He's the black mage. I'm just a yellow mage. I mean,
Yeah,
we
sorry,
can't
it's
really
hard
do
to
much
hear
in
you, important person on the phone.
He's lying.
If you could speak.
He's pretending to be on the phone. He's done this to me before.
If you could just please get out of my office. God damn it.
Language supervisor, man.
Hold on, don't you want my extensively filled out forms of my part of the report?
No!
Okay,
No!
that's official clearance, so we don't have to do it. Let's go.
Oh my god! You-
So
you
this is
take
why you
the
don't-
crystal and dump it off in the ditch.
nope, it's in my bag.
Okay, if you happen to be looking at the map, which you're probably not, you're around Altamra right now.
I don't worry about any maps. We can just hire somebody to take us there. Why do we need to use maps? For?
A what?
We just hire somebody to take us there.
You?
A bubble
We're not,
that
we're not the
lets
previous
sound
group
not
where we just go
escape.
gallivanting around the desert. We actually take roads.
Why would you take the roads? That's so okay, so yeah, you can totally get a guide. In fact, you're okay. So part of the reason I mentioned you're near Altamra is it would be really easy. Actually, maybe you don't want to do that. Al-Jalima's there. No, yeah, it would probably be easier to just take a trip road to the railroad and try to take the railroad up, assuming the railroad's
Railroads
running right
aren't
now.
functioning.
Well,
It's
that's
been
a good point. It probably hasn't been long enough for the railroads to really
It's
get
been
working
like
again. That's a damn
a
shame.
day.
It's 2 days, but yeah, it's nothing.
and they probably would have shut him off again after the big kaboom.
Okay, I've got it. You should take the roads up here, and then the possibility of taking an airship is also on the table if you want to speed it up.
He's a mite, too.
That's true.
Is there a hub nearby?
There is, in fact, a hub nearby. I didn't even think about that. So you could hub up there, and so it'd be a really short trip. In fact, I don't know why I'm saying this, because I actually thought about this today when I was setting up this adventure, half of which involved you going back to the ruins and getting the crystal.
You forgot I took it with
I
me.
completely forgot that you took... It's a fake! It's a fake! The real
Not
one...
fake.
The real one is totally fake. Oh, God. No, this is okay. This works out. This works out. So I'm gonna... I feel like someone's poking me. I don't know why. It's strange. Tell you what, you can have a bubble that does that for...
X uses a day.
1 use a day, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, so if you're looking at the map, which I know none of you are, you're at Altamra, and if you go north to Tufa, Tufa has an active hub, and so does Al-Jalima, so bam. So it's basically just get up to Tufa. Can you accomplish this incredibly difficult, strenuous journey, which will have lots of random encounters to pad out the adventure?
Yes, we do it.
Okay. So you hire a guide. I'm not going to make you keep track of money. That's not really relevant right now.
Okay.
The order probably actually pays for it. As you're on your way out of town, Gentleman walks up. A bandling gentleman says, excuse me. I'm looking for a Mistress Rank Grime?
Rank Muck.
Rank Muck. I'm sorry, this is really smudged. It's hard to tell here. Do you know what
Is it from Daddy?
It's are you Miss of Rank Muck?
Yes.
Yes, I have something for you. And he holds out like a little gem, and you know that this is an activation gem for enchantment. So here, I was supposed to give this to you.
Who's it from?
It's from Sir High Lord of Rank Muck, the greatest. It's from your dad.
Stank.
It's from your dad. It's from.
No, I got that. No, just that there's Daddy and his making up of titles. This must be what I asked him to send me. That's gonna come in handy.
Anyways.
It's a pink, sparkly little.
Yes, very very
crystal.
shiny. There's like little bits of sparkles coming off of it continuously.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm like, okay.
are you Mr. Wrangelvu? I'm so sorry. This handwriting is terrible.
Is this your first day on the job?
This handwriting is so bad. I can't read this. Mr. Riddlevox of Rangu.
Well, you got it the wrong way around, but yes.
Awesome, perfect. So I was hoping, sir, that you could help me with a bit of a conundrum.
Okay, do you need to know how to pronounce names?
Yes.
Is that what you need help with?
I need to be hooked on phonics.
All right, hooked on phonics. I got you hooked up.
No, what I need you is to help me decide. So I'm setting up your trip to Al Jalima. Now, from what I understand, you've already got the hub travel squared away, thanks to your friend here.
Right.
At least that's the assumption that we're running under. We don't have any airships in the area right now, but we will tomorrow. If you want to wait a day and trip up by ship, it'll be a standard transport ship. You'll be going with cargo, but it will be quicker than on foot and a little less unpleasant than walking through the snow. I don't know if you've seen the roads lately, but they're under about 2 feet at the moment.
Oh, Galathar, you want to take an airship?
Yeah,
Well,
none of us can say names.
I don't really picture myself walking through 2 feet of snow.
I can carry you.
I kind of want to picture that because that's really funny, but if you don't want to do it,
Hang on,
By the
given
way,
how
what did
tall
we do
you
with my
are,
drudge?
given how tall you are, I think it would be like this much would be above the snow, and that's it. I don't know what you did with the drudge.
Well, I had him tied to my back.
So he's on your back.
So he's on my back. It's probably not a good idea. We need to name him.
Drudgeolomew.
wait, why are we taking him
Well,
with us?
his name is Neil.
Okay. Neil of... Hang on. Skulker.
I'll put that in my bag.
Neil of Skulker's waking up. What's going on?
Why are we
Nothing,
taking him
Neil.
with us?
Where am I? Why can't I
Why
move?
can't I type? Because you're tied to my back because you were hurt.
Why can't anyone pronounce names?
Because they're stupid.
Okay.
Neil of, what was he?
Skulker.
Skull,
Kerr. K-E-R.
D-E-R.
K. As in...
and
as
C.
in...
K.
There's something that starts with a K.
Kangaroo.
K is in kangaroo, E is in elephant, R is in
Romeo.
ravaging the universe.
Yes, the standard phonetic alphabet.
That's how that works, right? D is in destroying, E is in extinguishing.
Eviscerate. E is in
Eviscerate, there we
eviscerate.
go. Eviscerate, that's even better. So, okay. So, would you guys like to take the airship? If not, I think we can hire a caravan for you to ride in the back of a wagon. It'll be slower, of course, but it'll be more steady, and you won't have to wait here for a day.
I don't know. We'll wait and take the airship. It'd be better than going out into the cold, I think. Yeah.
I'm going to turn to Rangu. If we don't take the airship, I'm going to hurt you.
It's okay. I got a new feat called Roll with It. Actually, I need to pass it by you first, but still.
What's it do?
Basically, this is a goblin-only feat I found.
Okay.
If you're struck by a melee weapon, I can try to convert some of that damage into movement. To do so, I must make a dexterity check. DC 5 plus the damage dealt is an immediate action. If I succeed, I take no damage, but I move 1 foot equals to 1 point of damage. And if I hit something, I instead stop there and take a D4. No matter what I do, I lose 1 action next turn.
I like it. I'll allow it.
Okay.
That's a cool feat.
Yeah, I
I
do
like
like that. So, okay. There are a couple of inns for your options. There's the standard cheapo inn, but then there's the other inn, which is a little more expensive. But they've actually got one of those interactive theater things going on where, like, they would bring people up as they're eating dinner, and they have to go and participate in the play, and they get free entertainment. And if they participate and do a good job, the other people vote on it, and if they get a good vote, then they get free meals, stuff like that.
Oh, I could totally get a free meal with that. We should stay at that place.
A dinner theater.
Neil and I have an awesome comedy skit.
Well,
It's-
I don't think you... Does it involve them being tied to your back?
Yes.
Again, I'll ask, why are we carrying him around? Why don't we just leave him at a medical facility?
Because they don't treat him very well when he has to go to the doctor's office.
What?
He's
When
a
does he have to go?
drudge.
They think
It's
he's
his
already
heart.
dead.
Surely it cannot be worse than dragging someone around on his back.
If only we
There's
knew
no-
a white mage who could try
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, if
well,
only we
let's-
knew a white mage who could heal
Here,
him.
get him.
But
I did
also,
heal him already.
He is part of this team, and
All right, look, we'll get him a room. I'll bunk him up in there, and we'll let him rest because he doesn't need to be dragged around on the back of somebody right now.
okay, but I'm getting him travel fare so he can get back to Aljalima later and meet up with us.
If
Oh,
you
that's
want
cute.
to, if you want to undress and dress him while he's unconscious, be my guest.
This is no
Wouldn't be the
Neil.
first time. He likes to get drunk sometimes.
Sounds like a great supervisor.
He's not really a supervisor. He was my mentor in the order.
Is this person based off of a real life individual?
No, no.
No, this is
It
just.
sounds like it could have been.
Ah.
All right.
So Neil's like, "Thank you." I know that the viewers can't see this, but thank you.
That is super
Right.
cute. I want one.
Gary got me this for
Gary, I want one.
my birthday, I think.
My birthday is past. Get me one for Christmas, please.
All right. Let's get going.
So you head over to the dinner theater.
Yes, you have.
Perfect. I don't know what you're holding up, Guido.
Oh, no.
Oh wait, no, I do. Now I
Oh,
do.
it's a creeper.
It took a minute for me to figure out what I was looking at.
It's
It's
a
like
snow
I know it's
blizzard
green,
creeper.
but that's all I know.
Oh,
Captain America, the Winter Creeper.
Hazard. Hand me the Enderman.
Are we just all going to get like plushy dolls now?
Of course,
Yes.
I don't have the thing up right now, so you can't tell. But he blends quite well in with the camera.
Oh yeah, you would.
Ah.
I know, it's Void Goshi.
Okay, so we have an Enderman, and I don't have any Minecraft stuff. You know what? Fine. If we're going this route, I win. I have a giant shark.
All right.
So you go into the dinner theater, and there's a person there in a giant shark outfit.
Let's go to the other one across the street. This is the Fish of the Sea sponsored. dinner
Welcome
theater.
to the... today we have a musical feature for your lovely enjoyment. It's called Finny Fun. And we want you to, if you are interested in just a table, sign-up sheets are here. If you're interested in participating, here's a separate sheet that you sign up there.
I signed.
Are either of the other of you signing up for the participate sheet?
I should go down there and sign Galather's name.
I signed Neil's.
Do it! Do it! Forgery roll. Forgery roll.
I
Forgery
signed
roll?
Neil's name with mine because he's still attached.
Why is he so still asleep? He wakes up. Get me off. Get me off. Yeah.
What's
I want to enjoy my
No,
meal
it's-
not on your back.
I signed you up for the skit.
Oh, awesome. I love these skits.
what's the bonus I add to it?
That's a good question. At
It's a
least...
business transaction.
yeah, let's say at least +2. I don't know what else.
Okay, it's a 5.
So, Galather, you notice him signing your name into the registrar.
Actually, he doesn't even hide it. He just turns and he's like,
There you go. Just, yep. But I'm sorry, I didn't comment on this earlier, but I love your shirt, Guido.
Oh, thank you.
You changed shirts.
ah.
Yes, for those of you who can't read it, it says cleverly disguised as a responsible adult.
I think I need one of those.
Yeah. So, you sit down. There's lots of excellent meals. So many awesome meals that I actually have a list here because I was looking this up earlier today. Shut up. I just have to pull up the... Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so your options for today, this week, include... Dramatic pause. No, I don't... An ad.
I'll take the sponsored content, please.
The barbecue baked chicken, the cornmeal crusted shrimp with cucumber salad, the sautéed beef and roasted eggplant, the spicy Korean chicken bao, the vegetable lo mein, the fried eggs and green lentils with French sauce. I don't know what that is. Ricotta and fontina calzones, honey pepper chicken. I keep going.
This place
I'm
is
gonna
a
go for the
very
shrimp.
large menu. Check the calzone.
Ooh, excellent choice, sir. And for you, Mr. Might.
Oh, I'm going for the shrimp.
Ooh, very good choice. Just recently caught. It's going to be a little bit cold because it's frozen fishing for obvious reasons. Lakes, kind of. Anyways, we got this. Now, so you guys... ma'am, what would you like?
I'll have the calzone too.
Oh, excellent choice. And for you, sir? What do you think I should get?
Vegetable lo mein.
More. Okay. Does it come with eggplant bok choy? Why, yes, it does, sir. Excellent. What kind of sauce does it have? Well, as it happens, it comes with ginger sauce, sesame oil, and something called ponzu sauce, which I have no idea what that is. You can also... Would you also like to buy the knife that comes with it for 100 gold? Or 100 copper, I should say.
What?
They sell you a knife to go with the recipes. I don't understand. Anyways. So you sit down, and your food comes relatively quickly. It's ready before the show starts. And I want you all to do awareness checks.
Oh, okay. Have to do with business. So, okay. This is going to be the new favorite anime.
I was going to
Does this have
say,
do with business.
this.
I should
Is it a
probably
magical
just,
beast?
I should probably get rid of it just for that. Anyway, I rolled a natural 1, so...
Oh my goodness. Okay. Sis? Oh, sorry. Galather?
I got a 16.
Ooh, very good. And Mysteria.
Or am I adding to it?
I should
Because I
probably
wasn't paying
I should
attention.
probably roll for Neil here. He rolled a 1.
Yeah.
That's horrible. What am I rolling for?
Wisdom. Just add wisdom.
Thank you. That is a 6.
So a 1, a 6, and a 16.
All three of them don't even add up to that roll.
Galather, you've had this shrimp before, obviously, in your life. This doesn't
Exact shrimp.
actually taste like shrimp. And
Okay.
the more you're eating it, the more you're weirded out by it. And there's kind of a strangely bitter smell on the food.
You should set fire to the table.
I mean, you can?
You're a black mage. You could do that.
Hey, Rango,
Yeah?
I'd recommend go easy on the dinner.
Why? It's a great calzone. I almost said cannoli.
It's a beautiful cannoli.
It ain't right. There's something off.
Also, here, let me have a taste of your shrimp, and I'll tell you.
No.
No? You don't like it, but you don't want anyone else to eat it.
I'm not eating it.
Oh, okay. Well, you can send it back if you don't like it.
I like how both of you like started to develop a southern accent.
It just sort of swayed in there.
I like the idea of just being not southern per se, but like the Italian. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a horrible association. The Italian Guido. You know, since I can't play Guido, I'm gonna be a Guido.
Sure.
It makes sense.
A black mage Guido is
I
horrible.
know. It's terrible.
Can you imagine Galather in the city where magic isn't working right?
Oh God, yeah.
I'm actually setting shit on fire. This is great.
So I'll lean in closer to Galather and say, you're the one who always makes his perception checks every single time we run, so what exactly is up?
There's something wrong with this food. I don't know if it's poisoned or it's been tampered with somehow. I don't know how, but something's not right.
Right about then, they start doing a call for people to come up who signed up. Naturally, they call for Galather. Do you go up?
Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
You actually signed me up. You actually did it.
He's Galather. They're calling your name.
I'm gonna hurt you. You realize
Why
this.
are you hurting me? I didn't do anything.
No,
They're calling your name.
I'm looking at Rangu.
It's not the first time.
Neil looks sad that he didn't get called. Shortly after, wait, real quick. Shortly after, he's going down the list. He's like, Bob 3, Bob 18, Bob 47, and then he calls Mysteria of Rank Grind.
That's us. That's us, Neil. That's us, Neil.
You didn't catch it.
No, I'm too excited.
So you're all pulled up, and they're like, "All right, so here's the general gist of this. We're going to be doing put that thing back where you found it, or so help me. It's a new musical number that we've that we've just been working on. Okay, so I need someone to play the part of Sully.
That's my job.
You want to be
Wait,
Sully?
no, that's Neil's job.
Neil's like, I think I could do this.
It's Sully's part's the easy one, Neil. Remember, that's that.
Oh, right. Okay, yes. That's really weird to do. Trying to sound high-pitched and low-pitched at the same time. And we need someone to play the villain of this particular piece. Preferably someone with tremendous cosmic power.
He's looking at me, isn't he?
I know somebody who's great for that role.
Who, man?
There's
Who?
a super awesome black mage.
There's an actual black mage here?
And he's like really high level.
Oh my goodness. Was he level 2?
No, he's like, I don't know, level 20.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've seen him do magic. It's like nothing I've ever seen. It's okay. He's perfectly nice unless you piss him off.
Okay. Hang on,
I'll get him.
just 1 second. Just looking at how's our black mage insurance holding up right now? Are we paid up? Yep. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that. Is there a black mage in the audience?
So I go over, like walk back, and I pick Galather up. Dun, 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 dun. There
Galather,
it is.
you are now Pink and Minnie Mouse.
So I was actually like standing next to the guy.
Oh, you actually went up. You actually went up.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So
Yeah, standing on stage as you were, you know, I know a guy looking up at you, glaring.
He's right here. He's right here.
oh, sir,
He's
fantastic.
Galather, a super awesome black mage.
So can you do? I don't know if you've ever done theater work with black magic. Now I'm gonna get out of character here for just a second, but as you are probably aware, if you spread out a spell too much, it does nothing, but you still see the effect.
Okay.
So there's actually several black mages who have done that for the sake of special effects and presentation and magic shows, that kind of thing. So you're probably well aware of that. I mean, you're like level 4 or 5, something like that.
5, yeah.
Yeah, so you're more than aware of that kind of concept. So if we could get preferably like some lightning effects, just as the villain comes in and is like, oh, and you need to give some kind of horrific speech, as if like pretend you're the kind of person who's so horribly evil that you'd knock people's ribs out at a moment's just notice. Okay, think you could manage this?
I'm
We'll
sure
see.
you can. He's super awesome.
Excellent. Mr. Rango, are you still eating your food?
Well, I mean, I'm not eating the food anymore since Galathur
Damn.
said
Okay.
there's something weird with it.
Okay.
But I'm... excuse me. Getting rid of the felt.
Apparently you are, in fact, eating the food still.
No, I'm half paying attention to this, but half studying that little shrimp plate just to see what in the world Galathur was talking
You can do a
about.
heal check on it.
A heal check. I heal the pasta. Let's see.
Calzone isn't possible.
I guess that's just a wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although
4.
I was going to say, you would get a class bonus on this one of 20.
But
But,
it's still single digits. I bombed it.
okay. So you just look at the calzone like, I don't know what his problem is. He's just a weirdo.
Oh, here's the problem. He said it was a shrimp, and I was looking at the calzone.
Oh, there you go. So you could try again on the calzone. Or on the shrimp, rather. On the shrimp. No, it's okay. I'll let you do another roll. I'll let you do another
Okay,
roll.
sure. It's a 14.
Okay, that's enough with the bonus I gave you.
Or 20.
So you're tasting it and you're smelling it and you're looking at it, and you start to recognize it. It's a specific type of poison that's usually developed in medical fields, specifically for putting someone out for a while, in order to do things like surgery or reattaching, bones, that kind of a thing. Major stuff. It's the kind of thing that you probably wouldn't notice unless you were really paying attention or did decent on your perception check. And most people
Does
would
this smell like chloroform?
most people probably would not notice it.
So I wave to try and get Galathur's attention up on stage.
That's an unnatural 20.
Ah. Unfortunately, you notice him waving. He looks kind of sarcastic, so he's probably just trying to make fun of you being up here on stage.
So normal, right? Okay.
Yeah, pretty normal. Pretty normal.
And
Oh, go ahead.
I hold up the shrimp, kind of like in my hand, and I go,
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to interrupt real quick because a recent episode of Tabletop, which is a show Will Wheaton does, had him doing a board game called Code Names, and it's a form of logic chain, like that one game, Sis. I forget what it's called. What's the one we played where you have to put stuff on the board and people guess what you're talking about? Like red object,
You bought
famous.
it. I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either, but it's like that. It's the same kind of concept. You say 3 person, and they know that there's a person, within 3 logic jumps of person is a thing, right? It's like a more extensive form of charades.
You're basically going through, and instead of acting something out, you say these are its traits. So if you wanted to describe The Princess Bride, you would do movie, fiction, man and woman.
And that's
maybe
so
the
that's like
colors red
every
and
movie
black.
ever made.
And it's not concept, is it?
Oh, it is
Yes,
concept. It is
that is.
concept.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
just
love
going to
that.
remember the name of it.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy that game. Although nobody could ever guess my stuff. Nobody thinks in the same direction I do.
You're the
But-
person who asks questions by making statements.
Getting to the point, I have this feeling that Galathir and Ringo, despite being, cohorts who've worked together for a long time, just think like this. Complete opposite directions. So you see shrimp and sleep, and you're like, what, are you tired already? You just want to go up to the room? Okay, fine. And you just go on, whatever, fine.
He's going to finish my meal and go back to the room and go to sleep.
Exactly. It's so obvious what he's indicating here. At least my meal's free because I'm up on stage, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I was just reminded of that extensively. So right about now, they start positioning you for the show. And so first it's Neil and Miss of Rankmuck, excuse me, Rankmuck. And Neil's like, oh, so help me, boom, 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 boom.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Put
Right.
that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Okay, now everyone roll dexterity save. I'll roll one for
Hold
Neil.
on.
Oh, he rolled well.
My dice.
this dice is going in the garbage.
I did not roll well because I am dancing.
That
That's
makes
okay.
sense.
I have a decent dex skill, so does a 9 do me any good? There
Okay,
it
so you
is.
got a 9. What else?
I got a 10.
I got a
Okay.
12.
Okay. Neil's fine. Neil's up there going boom, 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 and so when the explosion goes off, he dodges to the side. Everyone else takes some damage.
And we were healed up from...
Yes, you are at full prior to the totally innocent explosion that's happening. It's just some people protesting the dance, really.
I'd protest that dance.
So I rolled crap, so everyone only takes 7 damage. Fire, if it matters.
Oh, I go back to eating then.
Oh, that's it? Oh, no. And
It's a lot of health for a low-level character.
now, because none of you made your dex saves, you're all now prone on the ground, right?
With your shrimp.
With your shrimp all over your face. You just gonna leave it on the face?
Until I can figure out what's going on. Yeah, that's
Okay.
camouflage.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you guys decide if you want to do a Constitution save to try and
I want to do a Constitution save.
I'll do a consultation save. I'm pretty good at those.
a Constitution save to recover yourself enough to try and get up and do a real action, or if you want to just stay on the ground but instead do a Wisdom save to try and figure out what's going on, but not be able to do anything about it.
On my Constitution save, I rolled a 19, which puts me at a 21.
Okay, you can get up. Neil, I need to roll Neil. Oh,
Neil
Neil's
is
fine.
up.
Neil's up. Neil's fine. Neil's like,
So
oh
Neil
my
can
god.
roll Wisdom to figure out what's going on.
Neil's
Yes.
the actual hero of the story.
He always was. Oh god, he is rolling really well.
I'll do wisdom this
It's to
season if I
make
can
up for
turn
all of the
what's
really
going on.
bad rolls he did last time.
Yeah, there you go. So
There you go. I'm super wise. I had a 22.
okay, so you're aware of what's going on. Galathier, what's your choice?
So wisdom and 16.
Okay,
So I'm the only one that's doing stuff.
so Galathier and
Rengo.
I keep wanting to say Ringo Go or something. God damn it, Ringo
Star.
Ringo Starr. You both see a bunch of people rushing up, and most of the people rushing up look like they're like, "Oh my God, we need to help people." Kind of a gait. One of them is beelining for her bag.
My bag's on me. It's a little tiny purse. I wouldn't set it down.
Yep.
Okay.
So
Since
Neil,
I got up and can do something, can I do something?
well, you're not aware of this because you didn't do the wisdom
Oh.
roll. However, the two of
My
you have
back's
the.
turned
You
to
can
do.
say something if you want to, since you know you're.
I almost started saying it in that Ringo Star voice.
No, what you should do is be like,
He's going for the bag.
you should be like, wait, Mysteria, and then. Yeah. Just start charading it, or charading it, excuse me.
No, actually, I will shout, Galatha, Neil. Is it what? Who's going for the bag? Like a man, a woman?
It's a guy. Some
Alright.
dude. You've never seen him before.
That man's going for Mysterio's bag. Stop him!
Thief! Thief!
Okay, so he's going to make a dex save, which he succeeds at. You
What's he dex saving
can do an
for?
attack roll if you'd like to
I would like
react
to
this.
cast Confuse level 2.
You may do that. He'll have to react. But he succeeded at cutting the strap either way, since he succeeded at his dex roll.
You cut my strap?
Yeah, to get the bag off you. He's robbing you.
I'm not allowed to take my bag, actually.
Well, he currently has the bag. He's just we'll see what happens next. So he's got it now.
You know what? No, I'm going to cast it at level 4 because I forgot that was 1/2 spell rounds.
So there we go. So he has cut the bag and he's pulling back.
So that is a 4. Wait, I don't roll, do I?
No, there's no rolls. You're
So he
casting
has
at
to make
4.
I'm
So
casting
I
at
have to
level
ma-
4, so he has to make a 14 or higher, which is ironic. That's what I rolled. Was a 14.
So he does make his save. But he sees you cast, and so he shouts out, He basically he's going to do a charisma roll. That's what he's going to do. Ooh, he rolled well.
Opposing?
You don't need to because you know he's lying.
Hmm.
So all three of you know he's lying. He points to you and basically says, "She's the one. She set off the bomb."
He took me. He took my bag. He's
And
a purse thief.
then he runs.
So,
Chase.
do I have an opportunity to do anything?
Yeah, now you can get up.
Okay. Well, I don't need to get up to cast.
That's true.
Kill
Yeah,
him,
none of us are
Gallagher!
martial characters.
It's true.
What race is this person?
Let's make him a
What's my
Sclavi.
move speed as a...
As a Moorsman, you're
Moorsman?
just 30.
What's a Sclavi's move speed?
30.
Okay.
It's those two who are a little slower.
Are goblins slower?
Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, Goblin should be 25.
Okay.
And Might should be
I'm-
20. And
Yeah, Might
Drudges,
should be
I
20.
believe, are also 25.
Oh, yeah.
And he's not... He has no class, right?
Well, that's
Neil?
kind of insulting.
It's a good thing he made his dex save. It was literally just the dice. There was no plus or minus. It was just the dice. I should give him a negative now that I think
I was
about it.
about to say, can Neil do a flat dex save or a flat dex roll to see if he can like tackle the dude? Or
Sure,
something?
why not? Why not? Neil's like, I'll save you. I'll roll a 9.
Oh, wait, no. Goblins
So he goes-
do this piece, though.
And tackles the ground about 5 feet before the guy. I tried.
I'm going to use Neil to my advantage for as long as I can.
So what?
So there's no
doom?
damage with Petrify, is there?
Correct.
No.
Bummer.
No, there's a
But-
heavy spell that does petrify
but-
and damage.
If you petrify him and then you drop a bookshelf on him, he will bust and die.
That is very true.
So,
And then when petrify wears off, you have a yucky mess.
Actually, if that happens, the petrify doesn't wear off.
Oh.
You have some unique curios.
An ear.
Yeah.
all right. So I'm going to cast
Nice.
Petrify, level
Okay.
4.
Okay. So let me do the roll. I fail. I completely fail that.
How did the rooms people react to?
Oh, they're
Yes.
just super confused. That was the whole point of it. They lost their action because he rolled enough to deceive them.
Can I do an opposing chaw with my having responded back? No, he's a purse thief. He's got my purse.
Sure, I'll let you add to the confusion.
I don't want to add to the confusion.
Well, tough. You're
I
adding
want
to
to
the
redirect the
confusion.
damn confusion. I rolled a 4 anyway, so.
So
that's 5
the
total.
confusion has been added to.
With plus 5.
With plus 5.
Plus 5 confusion.
So the Sclavi, who is in a full tilt run, turns into stone.
Excellent. So I am in a full tilt run right behind him. So I'm assuming I run smack dab into his face unless I can succeed a dex save.
Yeah, we'll do dex save to not run into him there.
It's a natural 20.
So you matrix
I
your
want to
way
slide
around.
by, and as I slide by, I want to grab my purse.
Oh wait, I actually have the prop. That's right. There you go. You get your dice bag back. Now would be a good time to roll initiative.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, where's
19.
my initiative counters?
We're going to fight this stone statue.
Neil, don't join combat. You're not good at it.
It's okay. I got this. I got your back.
While you guys are finishing rolling initiative, I'm just I'll be back in just a second.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Mine's a
there's
19.
Guido was that. Jesus. Sis, you'll be red. Snarg, or excuse me, third. What'd you get?
I got a 11.
If we ever get out of this mess, I have a pink crystal that lets me make a bubble of silence so I can tell you guys about Pinnacle 2 and Pinnacle 1
I need to roll the other
and the
initiative
difference between the two.
in case he gets an action. Oh, he rolled well too. So if he ever gets an action, oh, like this. Okay. Well, unfortunately, well, no. So this is prize round, but that's it. What's your AC, sis?
8. Wait. I have a robe that gives me +8 AC. Should I have AC?
That's the crit face.
I have 3 flat-footed AC.
No, I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
I have 3 flat-footed AC. But I have a robe that has +8 AC.
What's your dex
should
mod?
my
What's your dex mod?
3
What's your robe say?
+8.
So you have 11 AC.
So my touch AC should be 11.
No, your AC should be 11.
Ah, my AC is 11. Sorry, I didn't realize there was a box that was just AC.
The other
So my
two
AC
haven't really
is
mattered.
11.
I just keep track of them in case they do. But I have yet to use any rules that use those. I'm seriously considering just ejecting them.
11.
So, I rolled a 1. So, a crossbow bolt flies in through the window, smashes into the statue, sends it toppling over where it shatters. And I suppose I can remove
Wow,
this
that was
guy
awesome, Galather.
from
I didn't
the...
know you could explode your own statues like that. That must be some really high-level black magic.
Years of practice right there.
Galathyr, it is your turn.
Okay. I didn't hear you describe anything other than that crossbow bolt.
That's
Is anything
all.
else?
That's all that's relevant. I mean, there's
Okay.
chaos everywhere right now. You're technically still on the ground.
Okay.
And you are first in initiative.
Yep.
Yeah. So I will get to my feet and hold my action.
Good idea. Okay. Snarg, you're next.
All right,
I'm
Snarg comes
sorry.
bursting through the window.
and destroys everything in one round.
Snarg is the one that shot.
Yeah, Snarg's like, I got this. He's not even proficient at crossbows. He just wanted to show off.
Yeah.
Rango.
Power
attack.
in here.
Yeah, there you
Power
go.
attack 20.
Yeah. Wait, I'm supposed to be doing non-lethal. Is it too late?
Rango, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to try and push all this debris off myself.
Okay. Strength
Spit the
check.
shrimp out of my mouth. Right, I'm great at strength checks. That's a 3.
Okay, I set the DC at 8, so...
It's straight D20 roll for me.
No dex. No strength.
The shrimp starts distracting you, and it like starts flopping into your mouth. As you're like,
And so you
So
stop
help.
and you're like,
I've fallen and I can't get up.
and you're like, trying to get this stuff out of your mouth. So you have your second action now.
Okay.
are you going to get up?
I will sit here and accept my fate underneath this pile of shrimp balls. No, I'll go ahead and see. Galathyr is up, right? You're up.
Yeah,
I'm up, yeah.
You're up.
and he's got a held action at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of regen because it seems like that might be important.
Roll to
Listen.
concentrate,
All right.
since you're under debris.
Right.
And a really tasty shrimp.
And really tasty.
That
no,
is
really.
totally not going to put you to sleep.
Yep.
I've got a 13.
Okay, that's enough. It's yeah.
All right. So you get a regen too.
So for the next 2 rounds, you regen,
2d6.
but you haven't rolled for it.
I know. I'm finding every single dice except the d6.
I was gonna say, how many
There we
D6s
go.
do you need, man?
1.
4.
Okay, so you heal for 4 at the beginning of your turn for the next 2 turns.
Yeah.
Now, that makes it... so there's another crossbow shot. Roll better. Your AC is 11. I know that. So, you suddenly get hit with a crossbow bolt
No.
for, 10 damage, sis.
Ow!
And it gets you, like, right in the neck.
Health.
And so that's...
It's my turn.
it is actually your turn.
19. Wow.
Goes here.
They must have rolled really well.
Yeah, your turn. What are you doing?
Well, they all seem to be aiming at me. So,
Well, you are holding the bag.
my bag.
The bag.
My bag.
Oh, I should roll a d4. I just remembered that.
I'm going to cast Protect on myself.
That's not a d4. Same result. Okay. Okay. Protect what?
And baby. Maybe Protect level 3.
Okay. So you now have 3 DR. It's going to be very important in a minute.
I know.
The melee guy hasn't shown up yet.
Plus 3 VR for how many rounds?
3, I think.
Yeah. 3 rounds.
What's your second action?
Plus 3. Come on. I only get a move. I'm gonna move
You get
to
a
cover.
second action. Now, granted, you can't cast again, but
Yeah, so I can't see anybody to shoot my crossbow out. 3 rounds. Yeah, I can't see anybody to shoot my crossbow out, right? Can I take a random wild shot in the dark through the window?
yeah, I'll let you do that.
Can I also move for cover?
Yes,
Okay, I will move for cover and take a random shot.
because it's like
I
a
rolled
5
a
foot.
1 with my shot.
So
I'm really not good with this crossbow.
you take a 5-foot step up to the window door, right? And you're like, I got this. And then you're going around to shoot the crossbow, and you fire it like right about here, accidentally. Like you just clench it too hard, and you suddenly hear in the audience, "Oh!"
Sorry!
I suppose I should roll for damage, or you can roll for damage. Go ahead.
I'm picturing the arms of the crossbow like tagging her.
Yeah. Ooh. So that's your second action. Right. Do you want to use your held action by now, Guido?
I have no target yet.
Okay, just checking. So I need to do a strength check really quick. Roll a 19. Jesus Christ. So someone Kool-Aid Man's his way in through the wall.
Ow.
It is an ogre.
Oh yeah.
I'm right there.
He's right next to you. He's actually aiming for basically where you were before you went up against the door.
Yeah.
So he basically is right next to you, but he doesn't hit you directly.
Oh, that's a good thing I moved.
And so it's... And that's his first action. Then he whirls on you. He's like...
We had to wait for the airship, didn't you? We had to wait for the airship. We couldn't have just gone.
So roll opposed strength against me. You
I
got
rolled a
this.
1.
Okay, I got a 15. So he picks you up.
So I say this as he's like picked me up.
And he's like trying to shake the bag out of your hand. Let go of the bag. Let go of the bag.
It's my bag, asshole.
Ah!
My bag.
So Guido, would you like to do anything before it's your turn again?
Now you say before it's my turn again. Doesn't that
You have a
reset?
held action.
The way I usually do that is because technically, so like, if you think of it stack-wise, this is the beginning of your next turn, and we have just reached here, so there's technically this space here where you could have your first turn action if you want to before we get back to your turn.
Instant actions.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if it would reset my place in the initiative order.
It does push you back if you do a held action like that. So, it would push you back to here, which I know you can't see that.
2 places, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Um,
It's up
Don't
to you.
petrify this guy. Don't petrify this guy. Don't petrify him. Then I'll be stuck.
That would be funny.
He's got me. I picture that because he's an ogre, right?
Yeah.
Or an orc.
Ogre.
An ogre.
Big
So
guy.
he's like got me around the shoulders. or
Yeah.
like around the waist with
In
one
one
hand.
arm. In one hand, because big guy.
And
He's
I'm
not
just
as big
like-
as Bonebreaker, but he's big.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take my action.
Where's
But
Guido with his wrench when you need him?
I do have one question.
Go ahead.
The fire spell.
Mhm.
How does it manifest?
Okay, so as I think I've tried to describe before and failed, it's not literally fire.
Right.
It's not this. Instead, it manifests fire energy, elemental energy, which directly goes into its target. Usually, the specific manifestation for flavor purposes, even though this has never actually come up, varies based on the individual. So, like, each person tends to have a slightly different fire spell, for example.
Okay.
The higher the number, the bigger and flashier it is, regardless, though. And also, if you fire the ogre, you will not fire her.
Because it goes for you. Unless you're aiming for me.
Unless you're aiming for her, in which case, you're evil. And you need to stop playing evil characters in my games!
Okay. So, by what you just said, that changes what I'm going to do slightly.
I'm gonna...
You said if I target the ogre, then it doesn't target her, even though it would be technically in range.
Correct.
And it won't target any of the audience members either.
I'm going to cast Blizzard,
Okay.
but I'm going to change the element to... how does that work? Hold on just a sec. It's
any of the 8.
air.
Okay. Oh! I see why.
So it's basically doing lightning damage in a blizzard.
Yep. So, he's just surrounded by this thing, which is just... lightning is coursing through him.
He's still holding me, and I'm like...
And he's still holding you. Yeah.
Guido, what did you do?
And-
You're not
and-
Guido. Gallagher, what did you
You know,
do?
I just realized something. This is kind of off topic.
Neil's arm keeps coming out.
Guido will probably be an epithet, or like a not an epithet, wrong word. Like not a swear word, but like something you swear by in the future.
Oh.
There's a word for that. I can't think of it, but
Stop Guidoing!
yeah. It'll become part of the nomenclature. Anyways, so you nuke him in the face.
All right, so I will cast that at level 3.
Okay.
So let's see, 3d6.
Plus 8, I believe.
Indeed.
Yeah. That's why I was like, why? Oh.
I have a question.
18.
If I
Jeez.
cast float on someone, can they charge because they don't have anything to traction against?
They can, yes.
Okay.
Because it's, well,
It lifts them up, but I didn't know how that worked with gaining momentum.
they could still charge for the same reason they could still walk, basically.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your first action. Oh no, that was your second action, technically, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So my bad. So yeah, you nuke the hell out of him. He's like
First action.
charred a little bit.
Oh.
But he's not dead.
And no, he's not dead. He's still holding on to her. I gotta remember who Red is. Who's Red?
I'm red.
You're Red. Okay. That's Guido. That's third. Okay. Yes, that's him. Okay. So, Mysteria, you're in the grips of this slightly charred ogre. He smells weird, like burnt flesh a little bit. And there's a
Yeah.
bit of ozone in the air.
I watched it.
Also, you're a bit colder for some reason. You're not sure what's up with that. It might just be because there's a giant hole in the wall next to you and the snow is starting to come in.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, a shrimp came flying around, just landed on your face.
I would like to cast Curse on him.
Okay.
Multi-level. Hopefully nothing happens that's going to, whatever to me.
My regen went off when I officially started my turn?
Yes.
Or will it be next?
No,
Okay.
when you started your turn, so you healed for 4.
He didn't start his turn yet. He got pushed back.
No, he started his turn when he cast.
That was his held action, though. I don't get how that works.
It's the beginning of what effectively is your turn.
Okay. So he just gets two actions this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curse.
So I'm going to cast Curse level. What level did you cast yours on, Guido?
3.
3.
3. And it made him look charred, but he's still going?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Curse level 2 on him.
I rolled a 3.
So that's
Okay.
he doesn't pass, so he is cursed for 2 spell level rounds.
Okay, so let's me think here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to roll for what effect he gets, okay? Because that's how that works. Oh.
What did he get?
Okay.
What did he get?
So you suddenly you fall to the ground unceremoniously, and there is now a tiny little frog sitting in front of you.
With its tongue touching my foot.
Yes.
Because.
Ribbit.
Can I stomp it
Well, it's not
with
your
my
turn.
move action?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yes.
I'm going to stomp this stupid frog with my move action.
D20 plus your strength mod.
Ooh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had stuff.
You can go help her if you need to. I mean,
I rolled a 13 plus 2 is a 15.
15. Okay. So you
It's
still
m-
roll a D4 and add your strength mod to it.
That's a 4. The total of 7 damage. Or 6 damage.
7. Jesus. Okay.
I did 2.
Okay. So the frog's like.
Wait. When an other dire... Wait, no, that's probably not going to count. I can't use it against purse thieves.
So he's very injured. He's still alive. Your turn's over.
Don't forget, you guys have +1 bonus to all combat rolls, simply because I exist.
Okay.
It's actually funny because that barely affects the two of them now that I think about it. I mean, it does a little bit.
Would that
Well,
have
that
affected
adds to their
damage?
damage.
It would have
that
affected
adds-
damage, yeah.
it
So
affects
it's a +1 to
damage, it
damage.
affects-
Let's put some. Okay.
It doesn't affect me. It affects you guys. It's +1 to everything. +1 hit, +1 to saves.
A crossbow bolt. Wait. 2 crossbow bolts.
Is the frog smushed?
No, frog's still alive.
Can I add my in combat action point to it?
To what?
To smushing the frog. Will it work?
You succeed. He had 1 HP left.
Last winter is here.
So I stomp him, and I hear ribbit, and so I grind my heel into him and say, "Mine!"
So, you're evil.
He tried to steal my purse. That guy tried to steal my purse too.
So I keep rolling crap. So you only take 8 damage. No, you take more than that.
I don't. Yes, I do. That's my mana. Okay.
You do have the damage reduction, I believe.
Yes, you do. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about. What's your DR right now? 2?
3.
3.
It's 3.
Okay, so hang on. So 4, 8,
Just
12,
give me what the damage is, and I'll do my.
9, 8, 7, 6. You take 6 total after your DR.
Oh. Okay, so I only have 9 health left.
And it is actually your turn, Galathier.
So we have a now dead frog
Yep, he's super dead. He's
Okay.
kind of gross.
and 2 crossbow bolts
First
came
round?
in through a window or the.
They're still
hole the
coming
wall?
in. Well, I guess at this point they're going through the hole in the wall, but yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
And Cursewood doesn't
Do
wear
I
off
ha-
for another round.
What's going to happen when it wears off? Does it work like petrify?
Oh no, he's gonna go back to being an ogre.
Okay.
Very squished ogre. So, Galathier.
We're going to have a pancaked ogre.
So, how close am I to that hole in the wall? Could I do? Could I?
You
be
could
able
get
to see
there
through
with
it?
one move action. It would take a full move action to get up there.
It would take a move action. Okay. Well, yeah. There's no other. there has been no other aggression from inside the inn.
Whole bunch of chaos. People are freaking out. There's like an ogre and yelling and casting, and people are just, oh my god.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and move over to the opening so I can see through it and see if I can see any targets.
Okay. Well, give me the wisdom.
Okay.
This will take up all of your action. No, I'm kidding.
So that's a 13.
13 is not enough, I'm afraid.
Okay.
You still have a second action, if there's anything you can think of to do here.
The regen goes off again, though? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. It was only for the 2 rounds, right?
Yes, so regen is now gone.
Okay.
I am assuming, by the way, that you're still in cover and not, like, actively out in front of the opening.
Yeah, I was, like, peeking around.
I figured.
I assumed
So-
I lost cover when I got picked
You
up.
were basically just laying there in front of the, or excuse me, standing there in front of the opening right now.
Yeah. After having gotten fraud.
There's some ogre blood on your shoes.
No, there's frog blood on my shoes. It hasn't turned into ogre blood yet.
So I... Can I hold my action again?
Sure. That makes it Rengo's turn.
Okay. Use my first action to continue to try and push
You got
one
this.
dinner plate off of my face.
You've got this. It's a very heavy dinner plate. It's one of the ceramic ones, you know.
All right. That's a natural 1. Oh.
So what I like to
So-
picture is you're like shoving. It's actually a whole table. You like your whole table came down over you, right? So you're like, okay, I got this, and then you start to roll it, and it like slips away from you, and then comes back down right onto you. Take 1 damage.
No, I'm dead. Okay, so I'll just poke
I have
my
2
finger out of
crossbow
this
bolts
shrimp
sticking out of me.
rubble, and I will cast a regen on Mysteria.
Give me the concentration roll.
Yeah. A 14.
That's enough. I love
I'm gonna
this.
take a feed after. I'm gonna take a feed after this, like shrimp concentration casting.
The white mage is just pinned under a table, like, ugh, heal, heal.
Pretty much.
You get,
He's lifting the table up enough so that he can see what's going on, and then casting.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, level 4 regen. So Mysteria, at the start of your turn, for 4 rounds, you will heal. Pretty good amount, 12 points at the start of every round for 4 rounds.
hey, I can hit her all sorts now.
Yeah.
Not right now. I only have 9 health right now until it goes off.
So speaking of which, so this will be here. He's dead.
I squished him.
Sis, it is your turn. You heal for 12.
I already went,
We've cycled around.
but it's Guido's turn now.
Well,
Guido's above me.
Guido held.
So Guido's behind me now.
Guido held a second time, to be more clear.
Okay. I'd like to move behind cover.
Okay. Would you like to go to that wall or that wall?
So, which one is?
The wall closer to the dinner tables or the wall further from it?
Does one of them have bookshelves?
No. No bookshelves, I'm afraid. Wait,
Which one is?
the wall
Gallagher
further
on?
away from the dinner tables has bookshelves of, like, play notes for the actors.
Which one is Gallagher on?
The opposite of that one. The
I'll go
left
to the
one.
I'll go to the one behind Gallagher and get behind Gallagher. Not that he's going to provide much cover.
Okay. So you're over there. That's your move action. Now what?
I want to shoot my crossbow randomly into the void.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm going to hold my combat action.
Oh my god, you guys! All right,
No,
so
I am withholding myself from combat to give the extra bonus,
oh, okay, I see what you're saying. All right,
which I don't remember what it was.
it's bonus to them, and yeah.
Yes, no, I know. I don't remember what the extra bonus was.
So it is the enemy's turn. Nothing happens. That basically makes it your turn, Galathier.
So with the +1 from Mysteria, would that have made a difference last round with that observation?
The spot check? No,
Okay.
not enough.
So I guess I'm going to have to do another spot check.
Okay, so you peek your head out here.
That's another 14.
So is that with the +1?
Yeah.
Okay. 14, Jesus.
You have more than +1 because I forewent combat.
I thought it was +1 from the forewinning.
He gets a +1 from me being in existence in the party.
Oh, right.
My feats. But if I forego combat
Hang on.
actions,
Link
he
me
gets
your
an
character
additional
sheet real
competency,
quick.
I thought.
I just want to check something real quick. Because I had an idea when I was setting that up, and I needed to check my notes because I'll know what
I don't understand your notes on those because you wrote those.
Hang on. 2. Okay, so her existing gives you guys a +1 to non-combat rolls. If she forgoes it, yes.
No, that's for me. Cares. When otherwise in combat, do the right thing. I gain a +1 competency to non-combat. Collaborating, used to being of support, gives +1 competency bonus to allied rolls. Combat rolls.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Never mind. Well, then you don't get a +1 at all, Guido. You actually got a 13 on that one. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do with that.
Why does he not get a +1?
Because that's not a combat roll. Looking is not a combat roll.
I was taking that as rolls in combat.
To hit and
Sorry,
damage.
no. I've got you. I just misunderstood that.
Okay, so I want to use an action.
Okay, you blow the AP. Let's see what happens.
Would this be the social or combat?
This would actually be social.
What does this one do?
What's what one do?
This is the one I was thinking about. What does that one do?
Oh, that's okay. So, like for example, let's say you were in thirds condition right now and buried under a table. If you just don't do any combat stuff while you're under there, you can cast without the concentration roll because you're fine. If you're being held by an ogre, you can cast without a concentration roll because of that. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, what'd you get from the AP?
So that was a +5.
Awesome.
That makes it an 18.
Yes, perfect. Finally. Okay. You see some movement in a particular spot. It's quite a ways away, actually. And you see what looks like a bandling gentleman who is like hurriedly making some kind of motions towards something, like away from you and away from him. And he clearly has a really nice crossbow.
And that's the only thing I see, just the banderling?
I mean, there's tons of other stuff going on, but that's the only thing that's relevant.
Okay. I'm debating on my spells here. So
it's not my fault. While Guido debates, Sis points out that you guys can't loot a rock pile or a squished frog, and that's very true.
You did say the ogre would go back to normal, but I'm assuming all of his belongings would be... Well, how does that work with a bag of holding? If we squish...
He doesn't have a bag of holding.
Okay.
He's an ogre.
But all of his gear, I'm assuming, would be broken beyond repair.
Some of it would. I'd probably decide based on specifics.
Can I get a crossbow?
For anybody who's played AD&D, aka Second Edition, you may remember that there's a spell called Disintegrate, which actually had the secondary effect of destroying the loot of whatever you kill with it. that was built into the spell.
Pretty good for killing people, though.
It was great for killing people.
Actually, they changed that in 5th edition, and now magic items drop off the body when you kill somebody.
So it really is Diablo. It's just straight up.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to be unoriginal and do another level 3 air blizzard.
Okay, on the guy.
Yep.
So give me the damage.
Ooh, nice. So that's 10, 16, 24.
All right, so he's dead. He falls over dead. Ugh. And I suppose you have an action left. You're still actually in initiative for just a minute.
Other than looking around to see if there's any other targets,
I mean,
There's-
You can try to see who he was gesturing.
yeah. I mean, I'll give it to you. It's a much harder DC, but I'll let you try if you want to.
okay. Nope.
Okay,
I'm mesmerized by my blizzard.
it's very pretty.
All those sparkling lightning bolts, yeah.
So,
Laughing maniacally.
Rango,
Right.
the shrimp is calling to you at this point.
It's still just sitting on your mouth.
Actually, there's another piece that was on, like, it was on the edge of the table, and you trying to move the table last time caused it to fall into your mouth. So now you have 2 shrimp in your mouth.
All right, I'm going to try and get out of this shrimpy, slimy nightmare.
This is going to be a lot funnier in the round. To me.
And try and lift this thing off once again.
You got this.
That's a 6. All right, okay. You know what? Just going to get frustrated with this.
And rage.
I wish. An energy substitution die and just blow this thing off of me.
What are you turning it into? Fire?
I guess. I mean,
You could just do Dia. You don't have to turn it into anything.
oh, okay, deal would work.
Yeah,
Okay.
it just does light damage.
Okay,
So-
well, I'll do that then.
He's going to disintegrate the damn table.
Actually, give me 1 second. I just want to see how much HP a table has. This shouldn't take me long.
I'll do level 2 Dia.
This is ridiculous.
To defeat this table. Now, holy damage tends to be effective against undead and other similar types of creatures. Would you say a table is an undead type of creature?
Because it
Yes.
was wood.
It
Absolutely.
was living, and it was made
It's-
into something else by a creator.
Okay, I actually found a list of HP for this stuff. So, how much damage did you do?
Let's see. I do 7 damage.
Okay, that is enough. Damn.
Okay.
I was really hoping that you it would fail
He'd be trapped under a table leg.
for like the rest of the. So, shards, splinters go everywhere.
All right.
People in the crowd take splinter damage.
Yep, lots of splinter damage. So that's your turn.
And I turn to one of the maitre d's and say, "You couldn't have used plastic tables."
We wanted something more authentic, sir.
But stone tables?
Yes, they're very nice marble chartreuse. Now, Sis, it is your turn.
Here for 12.
Are they gone?
Awareness roll. Peek out.
I picture me literally like with my hands on him in front of me.
Mm-hmm. And you get...
Does this count as doing the right thing? Because I'm looking out for my allies?
No.
What am I adding?
Wisdom.
Yeah, that's 12.
Okay, so what's your second action? I mean, that's not even an action. What are your 2 actions?
I was going to help Rengu out from under the table, but
I mean, there's a lot of people running around being like, oh my god, right now.
so I guess I will walk over to where Neil is and make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I dodged out of the way early, remember? I have taken no damage. Although I got some splinters on my skin. I'm not
Here,
sure.
let me help.
Ow! 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 So, anyways,
I pull Band-Aids out of my purse.
so
Don't dredges have, like, weird liquidy skin?
yes, they do.
So the Band-Aids don't really do much.
So I'm gonna roll to hit here. Okay, perfect. I was really if that missed, I was gonna laugh. So there's another explosion.
Can we roll dex to make sure we don't
Yes,
die?
you can totally roll dex. You actually get
Natural 20 on my dex on this one.
well, I was gonna say you get a +4 on this because you hear the incoming shell this time.
So I grab Neil and dodge.
Yep.
'Cause I rolled a
Neil.
natural 20, which means I get to do something cool.
Okay.
13.
Uh,
I'm using an action point. I don't want to be trapped underneath another table. Action point. There
okay.
you go. 13 comes an 18.
Okay. Galather?
Unnatural 20.
Nice. Okay, so all of you take no damage from the ensuing explosion. It basically acts like someone is shooting a cannon at the place, and hits to the left where more of the people are, because that's the direction Sis went in earlier. There's a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling and shouting, and it's your turn, Galather.
Can I see where the shot came from?
Oh yeah, there's a cannon right over there.
Okay. Is anyone next to the cannon?
Yeah, this is the guy shooting it.
Okay.
He basically blew out, like, okay, there was like an edge. You know how on the ceilings, on roofs, there's the part that comes up. I don't know what that's called. That has been blown away by where the cannon is, and so you can see the cannon behind that blast zone now.
Okay. Oh, that's wrong.
Okay.
How much damage do I have to do to a cannon to make it explode?
Well, funnily enough, I still have this thing here of HP of items and whatnot.
Oh, good.
So, 28.
Okay.
Don't forget you can multi-target.
You can, that's true. Although it reduces the damage.
I don't need to multi-target, because if the cannon blows up, dude's going to take shrapnel damage.
Oh yeah, the dude's super dead if you do that. I'm not even going to roll. He's just dead if you pull this off.
What I'm going to do is intensify
Oh.
Quake
Okay.
and switch the damage to air damage
Okay.
on the cannon. So that's so 5d6
Yep.
plus 8.
Times 2.
Yeah.
I think that would actually be 5d6 times 2 plus 8 to be more accurate, but whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Alright, so that's
The minimum damage you can do here is 18.
yeah. 19. So 19 times 2. That's
38.
yeah, plus 8.
46 damage. Blows up the cannon. There's screaming from across the way. As bits of molten and lead and metal and whatever else, cast iron, just flies into this guy at point blank range. Parts of the general store, which was closed, that he was shooting from the roof of, is now gone.
How did they get the cannon up there?
And you're officially out of initiative now.
And so my regen ticks.
Yes.
Go back to full health finally.
What's amusing is that Quake spell was the exact amount of mana that I had left.
Nice.
I still had 5 mana left.
Also, technically, I think you just vibrated someone to death again. That's becoming your signature thing. So, after a bit of pause, the people at the restaurant start applauding. Brilliant.
Literally, people got hit with shrapnel.
Brilliant.
Show.
Best show in months. My compliments. You are brilliant actors, all 4 of you. absolutely fantastic. The ogre's there now. He's an ogre again. Absolutely amazing. You should make him take a bow instead of leaving him dead on the floor.
I will roll strength. I rolled a 19
Okay, that's enough.
on the dice.
Oh,
It's a total of a 21.
that's not enough, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Actually, is he still alive or is he just dead?
Oh, he's super
He's-
dead. Well, I mean,
he's a pancake.
he's down.
this
If I
thick.
want to be completely honest, but
He's this thick.
so
So I will lift him and fold him in half.
you guys make
I probably broke his back.
no, it's fine. You guys make 16, 17, 18, 19, 4, 5, 6, 34 copper in tips
From the show.
from the shows. People just flinging money at you and applauding, and you get a cup.
5.34.
There's some
That's like
flowers.
to go interrogate the chef.
Flowers coming in. There's some underwear of both genders.
I looked at Galater and I said, Galater, so what I was trying to tell you before this started was that you had some sort of sleeping powder on your food. I think everybody else had some sort of crazy powder because they're ripping off underwear and throwing copper at us after somebody shot a cannon shell through their wall.
Best show ever.
Like, there's even a guy over there who's dead who got hit with a cannonball.
They're
Like,
actually
yeah, it's a
they're
great
actually
show.
laying back down. They're sitting back down and going back to their meals now.
We should go interrogate the chef.
Okay.
I want to loot any bodies that are.
Oh,
like,
come
starting-
on. Come
They're
on.
literally...
No,
Wait,
there
no,
are two.
there's that one runner.
No, there are two bodies. There's the guy who was shooting the crossbow, and there's the guy who was shooting the cannon.
Well, the guy who was shooting the cannon, I'm assuming the liquid lead and everything from the melted
He's
cannon.
fine. He's fine. Okay, so Galather, you go try to loot. I'm going to make you do a search roll just because, I mean, the debris from the explosion, you know, in the snow.
I will assist in the lootings because I want whatever crossbow bow.
And what's
he
the
had.
goblin doing while they're looting?
I rolled a natural 20 on my loot roll on the guy that was shooting the crossbow bolts at me.
As much as I hate to admit it, I would be trying to sell the rights to that particular show.
So you get
and
a hold.
you have your plus something to business
You do.
transactions.
You do. So you get a hold of the maitre d', and you're like, so this show, which we call "Put That Thing Back" or "So Help Me," we're
So help
thinking
me
about.
fire a cannon.
Or "So Help Me, I'll Fire a Cannon" is actually the end phrase of that. You know, let's figure out some specifics. You know, maybe movie deal, maybe you know, kind of touring theater. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I know some guys that can get down here like right quick and they can reenact that. No problem.
I don't want you to reenact it. He's the only one who actually realizes that wasn't a show. He's like, I don't want you to reenact it. That was terrible.
No, he pulls him down and says, reenact as in turn this into an actual performance, you know?
Oh.
Like, I know a guy who knows a guy, and they're going to keep wanting to come back. Word will spread about this.
But is
they want
that
to come back and see
gonna-
this.
Dude, there's 3 holes in my wall.
No. It's okay.
No, here's what you do. You leave them in there, and then you make props so, you know, they blow up every single night, right?
Oh my god.
It'll be perfect. You'll save so much on renovation costs. And you can this will pay for itself first night guaranteed.
There's snow coming in on my patrons right now.
I can't do
They
anything about that
love
right
it.
now. But
No, that's what I
Trust
said.
me.
They love it.
So, Guido, what was your roll?
So 14 for the first guy.
Okay.
Mine's a 20 for the first guy.
So,
20 plus whatever it is that we're rolling, so I got a natural.
Guido, as you're looking around, you find a bit of a belt. It's partially destroyed, but it'll still work. And it's literally just a bit of a belt. It looks like part of it was just blown off.
The
of it.
buckle. You
Yeah.
found the buckle.
And it will give you a +4 accuracy bonus to ranged weapons.
I want it.
Sis, while you're over literally rummaging through the snow, you can't find his body, by the way. You're just going through the snow, trying to
For
look
the shooter?
Yeah. Where do you think
Why
he was
is he-
standing? So you're going through the snow looking for loot, and you find a crossbow.
Have plus to hit.
It does have plus to hit, and it has it's literally, so the way it works is it generates its own ammo per round. So obviously that doesn't actually have that much use to you, but because I don't make you keep track of ammo. But it also lets you select which of the 9 damage types that ammo has. Physical or the 8 elemental.
Only 8?
Technically, there's 9 now.
Yes, because this was made before that. We're not doing Guido damage yet.
Why not?
Because most people aren't even aware. This is 2 days after that happened. Most people aren't even aware that there's a Guido element yet.
I like
What's
how
the
I
plus to
worded
hit?
that.
What's the plus to hit?
I'll roll for it. Should I roll the tiniest dice I have, or the largest dice I have?
You should roll both.
Okay. So which should I take then?
The bigger one.
Okay, it's a +1.
The bigger number.
Oh, well, tough. It's literal. I rolled a 2 on the D4 and a 1 on the D20.
Anything will help.
Let's make it a +2. +2 is pretty decent for this kind of level. So, +2 to hit.
And you're going to get the belt buckle anyway, so...
Oh, there you go.
I'll make my way over to the guy next to the cannon.
Okay. What little there is left of him. I won't make you search here because there's basically not a whole lot left.
Okay.
What you do find,
and it still does D8
D8
dex
plus
damage.
dex. D8 plus dex. You find some money, decent amount actually, several silver, and a little slip of paper, which is basically a contract to procure a crystal.
Okay.
Which the description of which should sound familiar.
Okay. What was the item before that? I was trying to type.
The silver.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the buckle?
No.
Okay.
I heard that. That was with Guido. There was the crossbow, and then there was a something, and then you described the little piece of paper, and I
Money.
missed what came.
It was just money.
Okay. And it's silver, so I don't count it.
Probably not.
Okay. So the important thing here is my improved crossbow, which I will put.
There's also a little bit of there's a badge. I'll give you this too. Just debating. There's a badge there which you can roll int to see if you recognize it. It's a little scarred, so it's not like an automatic.
Okay.
And I'll let you do this as well, Ringo. And I'll give you a +2, Ringo, on figuring this out.
Okay.
Mine is a 22, 23. Because that's a
I have a
non-combat roll.
25.
I got a 19.
Jeez, guys. Well, all 3 of you recognize this immediately. Snarg, you've worked with... Or excuse me, Snarg. Rengo, you've worked with these people before.
Okay.
This is the Black Fuse Mercenary Company.
Oh. Those guys.
And yeah, they have a bit of a reputation. They're basically a we get the job done. No, really.
Except when they don't. Haha.
Well, they usually send more people. I guess they did send 4 people after you here. So, oh no, 5. Excuse me, 5 people because you still haven't figured out who poisoned your food.
Yeah, we were going to go talk to the chef after we were done looting.
Yeah, he's super gone.
Then we will talk to the matriarch.
Yes,
The
matriarch.
The matriarch of the restaurant.
Yes, I am the great, powerful matriarch.
But no, seriously, can I sell these rights to him though?
Yes, you have
All right.
succeeded.
Goblin swindle. Oh, okay.
All right. I should make you roll for this. Hang on, opposing. So,
Gotta
oh,
go.
I rolled well. So you gotta do pretty good.
Goblin swindle. With business savvy, I guess, if that applies to it.
Yeah, it does
All right.
in this case.
Oh, I didn't roll very well. It's an 8
Total.
total.
How?
Wow. Okay.
rolled really low.
He's like, I don't know. I mean, if this is as lucrative as it sounds, maybe we should just kind of do it without you. I think that might be a better idea here.
Okay, I'll just tell everybody that the chef poisoned their food.
Sorry, sir. We hire the best chefs here at whatever
Would you
this
like
restaurant's
to
called.
taste
You see this
the
shrimp?
I like the idea that he still has, like, what race are
You
you?
see this shrimp?
He's a goblin.
So I like the idea that he's, like, got a shrimp attached to, like, one of his earrings or whatever.
Say, you were assaulted by the Black Fuse Mercenary Company.
The
And one of them made their way into your cooking staff.
What?
And put whatever medicinal term it is.
Impossible. It's called chloroformia. No, I'm kidding.
Shove the shrimp in his
Put
mouth.
powdered
Oh.
chloroformia
Oh,
on it.
Ah.
Here, sniff it, taste it.
that tastes terrible. God,
Exactly.
What drivel is this? I'll have
I
to
just
go
told you
fire
it
the
was on
chef
there.
immediately. And he walks down to the kitchen.
I'll go with him.
Where's the head chef? I haven't seen him. So you search for a bit. He's in the closet, wrapped, bound and gagged.
So, should I write a review on this place or not?
Sir, you are more than welcome to roll against me again
Oh, great.
with this additional. Ooh, I rolled well again.
All right, you know what?
I rolled really well. I rolled better than last time.
All right.
Can I roll to question the kitchen staff to get a description of the guy that prepared
Sure.
our food?
Charisma roll.
Guido, would you like to assist in me interrogating?
I'm going to spend a social
Yeah.
action point on this.
Charisma.
Okay.
Mine is
Yes, max result. All right.
but they are
Five!
low commoners.
21.
That does beat me. Believe it or not by much. I got a 19 that time. So he really thinks about it, and he's like... And you get the sense that he's just like, I don't want to deal with this hassle. All right, fine. I'll have to go and get some contracts written up and try to...
It's okay. I have them all pre-filled out in my bag right here.
You... What?
If any time I come across a circumstance where a contract is needed, I have them pre-filled out with my signature on them. You just need to sign right here.
I love that
You
idea.
have a trait,
Yeah.
No,
part of
it's just,
business savvy.
No, it's just a
maybe
thing
I
he
don't know.
does. It's just a thing he does.
all goblins do it. You learn from the crib to have contracts on you at all times.
So he's scribbling down. You guys get a description of the other chef. He basically came in for today. Didn't really say much. He was a goblin, of course. And came in, cooked several meals, and apparently...
To be exact,
What?
3 to be exact.
Oh, no, he cooked quite a few more than 3, and there were no complaints with any of them. I mean, he'd been cooking for a few hours. And then he cooked 3 more meals, and then he said he was going out for a smoke, and he hasn't been back.
Oh, there you go.
Do you know any legendary trackers who are currently building temples to Guido?
Well, I did hire a troop during. I did hire a troop of trackers last time, although we time skipped, so I have no idea what happened after that.
They died horribly. I mean, I'm not evil.
So, I don't know. Maybe.
So, you retired for the night in your already paid for inn. You, of course, get the meal for free. They offer you another meal.
We get breakfast for free too for the.
Yes, you also get
Damages?
breakfast.
Complimentary continental breakfast.
Yes, it's a pastry and like a really small glass of orange juice. And one of those stale bagels, you know.
Back.
No, I'm kidding. It's actually good. It's a good breakfast.
Okay. Good.
They've got like eggs and sausages and bacon and like hamburgers and steaks, so all sorts of great stuff like that. So it's morning.
One thing they
of
don't have is
Wednesday.
fresh fruit.
Yes, they don't. For some reason, they run out of it immediately. That's what happens. So it is now the 16th. There we go.
Mana resets at the new day.
Yes, your mana has restored. And what time is it?
10.
Why don't we go ahead and chop off here, since we're doing a morning thing tomorrow?
Okay.
And
So I gotta leave like 6:30.
as I say, yeah, you've got a thing just like for the same reason. So next time we will find out why everyone wants this crystal, and hopefully the party will get the idea to get it to the Order.
Before we leave,
The
I'll go to the
airship
bag
will
and
be
just rub my hands all over the crystal.
Okay, good idea.
Right, right.
You go completely evil.
All right.
I need you to roleplay. No, I'm kidding. So
Welcome to the club, Rengu.
you're the last one.
Oh boy.